Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Mothership. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading, we have the Two of Swords. We also have the Page of Cups reversed. So for some of you, you might be deep in decision mode, trying to find your own clarity and truth. And this may be a time of inner conflict, as well as just not seeing the whole picture because you're not looking through the correct eyes. So you need to really be in touch with your truth here and do what's necessary to find that inner clarity right now. Many of you maybe have not been receiving what you want and are not emotionally satisfied, and some of you don't know how to move forward right now because you're not really sure what you want. For the Divine Feminine energy today, you have the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, the World, and the Sun. So some of you may have actually walked away from something that wasn't serving you, or maybe in that thought process. And this is towards something that might be better, I'm hearing the word allocated for you, especially within your decision-making process. You might be going over all the facts, you might be looking down all roads and avenues. This is where you're considering all different options that are available. This can be a confusing time. You're not seeing what every choice leads to, but you're maybe just seeing all the choices before you. And this has a lot to do with what you're going towards right now. Divine Feminine, you do have a lot opening up right now. You're closing out a chapter. And you have everything before you. You also have the support of your star family and also your earth tribe. And this is a real changing of the seasons of your life right now. And you do have major blessings coming in. So whatever it is that you are going towards, this is a positive outcome for you. And this is a rebirth. This is where you will be having that renewal of the cycle that you're seeking. So if you're doing a lot of self-healing work and moving through these deeper layers of yourself by working through the Twinflame Union Program, the Twinflame Mastery Program, this is where you're really achieving that self-healing. And you're coming out on top. This is where you will receive that great cosmic return. For the Divine Masculine energy today, and do remember you're both polarities, masculine and feminine, and everyone has this dualistic nature. Both sides of the reading apply to you. And the Divine Masculine energy for today is the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Fool reversed, and the Tower. So I'm getting the sensation that some of you thought things would be going in a certain direction, and perhaps that didn't play out the way that you imagined or the way that you thought. Some of you are getting big tower moments right now. These are your foundations crumbling that weren't built on solid ground. Some of you had made offers of advancement. Some of these were having to do with relationships, and some could have been like certain things you were doing for work. I'm not getting the sensation that this is a career, but more of like small jobs or something like that, contract work, or whatever it is that you do by trade. Many of you, I'm getting the sensation that you have kind of been burning through a lot of your relationships and through a lot of your abundance as well. So these events that have come in could have felt shocking or just completely unexpected. You might be having these upheavals in your life that you are having to face right now. And some of you, this is creating a need to express yourself and to kind of tell it like it is. You're also standing in a position for a fresh start, and there might be some hesitancy. This could be related to having unresolved fears or anxieties, and some of these may not even be conscious, but you may also be wondering, like, is it going to be worth it, or will I be received, or what is the benefit of me starting this new path or this new way of doing things. But this is a brand new beginning for you where you need to kind of jump into the unknown and trust. So let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Four of Cups. For some of you, you passed up maybe an individual or an opportunity that you may be looking back on now and maybe wondering if maybe you should have made an offer. For some of you, you are being offered something that seems more substantial, and this is a place where you really need to look at what's around you and have awareness, because there are opportunities in front of you for stability, but you might not be seeing them. For some reason, there's something that you're not paying attention to or not seeing very clearly, and this could have to do with you trusting the unknown as well. Divine Feminine, you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this has everything to do with not having the stability that you want, or maybe this is the place that you came from, an unstable ground. And there's a need to really work on whatever it is your craft is. Really put in that hard work and determination right now. There is a brand new cycle for you here, and it's almost imperative that you turn things around right now and really get yourself in work mode. This isn't a time to be lackadaisical or to dream or to, I'm hearing lollygag also. I don't really use that word, but that's the word I'm hearing. So in order to take full advantage of this offer that's coming in, whether it's a business idea or some type of expansion that you could be receiving, it's really imperative that you really start working on what it is that you love and pour yourself into your work, pour your focus into that work right now, so that you can really reap these rewards and blessings that are coming in for you. Because this is a brand new chapter, and you have the light of the sun, you have the Ace of Pentacles, but for some reason, you've got to like grab a hold of that. You need to take some action here. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, you have the Bee. This is all about that frequency that you carry. This is about the nectar of life. And as you put this energy in motion in your life, this emotion, expressing yourself, moving towards your passion, and embracing this fresh start, this is sweet results awaiting you. You might also be looking at how to collaborate with others right now and to really just kind of set your vibration, set your frequency to the proper channel, like to your desired outcome. The heart of the reading, we have the Whale Spirit. This is trusting the great mystery. So for some of you, this is not making those decisions based on what you think, rather allowing yourself to trust in the flow of life and connecting in with synchronistic events, people, places, things, and timelines, and going where you're led, not by a map or a compass, but by your own internal compass. And this has everything to do with your intuition and having that proper alignment open within yourself. I feel guided to tell you that within a whale, I've said this before, but in their eye, there's something called magnetite, and it helps them to read the ley lines of the earth. This is sometimes how they navigate. So if you feel like you're stuck, there's a couple options for you. You either have to wait for the tide, wait for things to change so that you can kind of unbeat yourself and get back in the flow of life, or you need to call on someone to help you. I would suggest you book an image reading with me today so that you can find those places where you can apply this inner healing work and get yourself unstuck. Some of you just need to develop your intuition more. I would suggest the 13 Moonstone Cosmic Tarot Oracle Workbook. You can see that in the description box as well. And if you're working on these self-healing twin flame programs, this is a part of the process where you need to look at your deeper triggering and find those places to resolve within yourself. So whatever place you're in with this energy, there is an assurance that you're moving on to better things. Maybe you've already begun packing, maybe you've already bust your move, but this is a place of moving from something that could have been very toxic for you, or this is the calling to do so. Get yourself out of these toxic situations, away from people, places, and things that are toxic to your emotional well-being, to your personal growth, to your personal healing, and expand your horizons. Many times, I just call it riding the whale's tail. You will be guided through synchronicity of the next place to go to if you're unsure. And also, this is connecting into your own constellation, your own birth chart, your star family, your guidance team, your intuition, and allowing yourself to be led and guided by others who can see. So this is that journey of moving from one place to another place that should be of more benefit to you. It's not always a comfortable ride, so be prepared, but you will not drown. That's the reassurance in trusting the great mystery. Also, there is a mini package on trust that would be very helpful for you at this time as well. Divine Feminine, you have the Hawk Spirit. So I always like to call it checking your voicemail. This is getting into that still, quiet, intuitional space and checking in with your guidance team, checking in with your inner divinity, your inner wisdom. For many of you, you might be receiving information from your ancestors as well right now. But this is a very important communication coming in. This can also be literal communication via text, email, phone calls, letters, information coming in. So again, the reiteration here is allowing spirit to be your guide, trusting in the divine plan, trusting in your twin flame path.